welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Glitter and Lasers, aka Anna. And I didn't do this. This is her own thumbnail. So I just checked in on her. This is from 4 days ago as of this moment. I got a little distracted. It is coming into Thanksgiving. It is the holiday season, and I will be changing my cool border after this. But until then, enjoy, because I like it. But before we get into anything, I just want you guys to know I am an anthropologist by training. I am a retired archaeologist. And I don't know what to expect out of this video, so I'm not entirely sure what all I'm really going to be able to contribute to the conversation other than my own opinions. So there you have that. And yeah, thank you to everybody who subscribes to this channel. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting it. Thank you to everybody who's going to give it a thumbs up. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. And it's going to be some cool, well, I hope you think it's cool, member stuff coming up. Either next month or with the new year. Work with me. So, this is, God damn it, what I'm eating. Is there more to this title? It's just what I'm eating, ... Anyway, I have sped Anna up to time and a half, so if she seems particularly, like, energetic, that's my deal, not hers. And yeah, we're going to try to get through this. I am very interested to know what Anna eats, because that has always been the question in the back of my head. Anna tries to project this image of you healthy at every size. Anna's a big haze, big fat acceptance person. She believes in her heart of hearts that even pushing, she's got to be like 500-ish pounds, somewhere in that area. Even doing that she's just as athletic as anyone else. And my cats are being butt heads. And that she can do anything you can do, she can do better at 500 pounds. And she doesn't need to lose weight to do it, kind of a thing. Anna's also been on kind of sort of a health journey. She's been working with Copilot. That's that damn app's name. She made a video not too long ago now, maybe 2 weeks ago-ish, where she's trying to demonstrate how awesome she is at her very basic Copilot workout, and she just eats dirt. And if that had been me, I would not have posted that video, simply because like it was neither flattering for her nor a good ad for Copilot. So there's that. However, one thing Anna never talks about, or at least I've not seen her talk about it, is her diet and what she eats. She's mentioned that she doesn't like to cook, and I mean, her kitchen's pristine. I'm just saying. Also, maybe I'm jealous that her kitchen's pristine, because mine looked like that when we moved in. But it's that kind of a thing. Like, you never hear her talk about the stuff she cooks. You never hear her talk about even ordering food out. The only time I ever see her say or do anything about food is when she's traveling, and she'll briefly mention if they've gone out to eat, or if they're eating like a local street food or a local sweet. And sometimes she'll show herself taking like a bite, but that's it. You never see her eat, and she doesn't talk about food. And Anna's identity online, we talk about this in the Amberlynn videos, but Amber's online persona is incredibly curated. Like, that's why the whole Copilot workout video kind of confused me with her, because like Anna goes out of her way to not only curate her online image, but also to curate her online spaces. So Anna has been suspected of moderating her comment section. And before we go too far into that, I am all for moderating your comment section if that's what you need to do. However, it does give the false impression that Anna never receives criticism or any kind of like critique from her audience, that she only ever gets support, which statistically is impossible. So if she wants to moderate her comment section, or if she wants to hire somebody to do it for her, I don't care. I really don't. More power to her. If she wants to do that, that's fine. I will never go after somebody for doing that, because it's the online spaces can get very toxic, especially for people like Anna. And I get it. I do. So I'm not going to come after her for that. However, I am going to mention it because it does feed into Anna's incredibly curated, pristine image that she wants to put forward. And I think not mentioning food and the things that she eats is part of that image, because if we don't know what she's eating, we can't critique her food. And she can also, since we don't know what she's eating, we can't point at the foods that she eats as the cause of her weight. Because Anna, as active as she wants us to believe she is 500 pounds ish, give or take. I don't know what her exact weight is. I don't know if I've ever known what her exact weight is. I know she's very tall, which is going to add weight naturally to her because she's like pushing 6 feet. So I think she's like 5'7" or something like that. She's very tall, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a tall girl. I am very short, but you can just tell by looking at her that she's large. When she used to be in one of her other shot setups, because she always shoots in the kitchen because she doesn't have the stamina to stand the whole time, so she leans on the kitchen counter when she does long form videos like this. And when she stands in front of her refrigerator, she's as wide as her refrigerator. And it's not a small refrigerator. So just going off of visuals and seeing other people in the fat acceptance movement whose weight I do know, I can estimate that Anna's she's somewhere near 500. Okay. Now Anna also has lipedema. I don't know if she has lipolipedema, but I know she has lipedema, at least. The abnormal fat one, not the fluid one. And I know someone will correct me, and I apologize. So I know that contributes to her weight and her weight issues and to her overall image, but I'm just fascinated to find out what Anna consumes. And I'm very curious to know if she's going to be honest, which I'm going to suspect she is not. And I want to know how curated she's going to make it. She's going to make these videos. Is she going to be honest about what she's actually eating in a day? Or is she going to try to do what a lot of those fat acceptance, what I eat in a day TikToks do, where they show you that they eat like bread, water, and like a Kool-Aid, and that's all they've had today, you guys. They don't know why they're pushing 600 pounds. So I'm just interested to see. I guess I'm interested to see how honest Anna's going to be. So let's jump in.
Hey Anna, what you snacking on?
That was terrifying, by the way. Also, oh my God, I love her nails. I love them so much. Oh my God, I gotta find some like that. Those are cute nails. That has got to be the first thing Anna has ever worn that I've loved. I'm sorry. I hate doing her fashion hauls because I don't like her clothes, clearly. My favorite snacks.
Welcome to a new series called What You Snacking On?
Ooh, series. Oh, that's even better. Oh, I like her Christmas decorations, though. I love deer. I love the deer thing. Oh, you can't see him because of my guy. Well, I'll put some deer in my frame here.
And this is just where I talk about my favorite snacks. I've gotten so many questions from y'all about what I'm eating, what my diet plan is, etc., etc., etc. Now, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am not a doctor. Hashtag not a doctor.
Same. I do like that tracksuit she's wearing. It does look comfy. I want a nice comfy tracksuit.
I'm also not a dietitian, so I'm
No
really
shit.
not equipped to give anyone nutritional advice. What I can share with you is what I'm personally doing.
She's wearing...
Again, I can't...
Wait. She's wearing a dress? Oh my God. Okay. I still think it's cute as a button. That is cute. That was the dress that Anna has on. I thought it was a tracksuit, like a leisure suit. She's pulling an Amber Lynn here where she's wearing the dress like a shirt. It's a cute dress. I do like it. I would 100% wear that. I wouldn't pay for it, but I would 100% wear that. I'm just a little dumbfounded. I'm sorry. Let's move on.
Can't recommend it to you, but if you're on a similar eating path, maybe some of the things I'm eating will be
Sorry,
helpful
what
to
were
you.
we talking
Can't
about?
recommend
I got
nutritional advice. What I can share with you is what I'm personally doing. Again, I can't recommend it to you, but if you're on a similar eating path, maybe some of the things I'm eating will be helpful to you. So personally, I am
Okay, I've noticed a shift in Anna's online persona, and that could just be because I've started paying attention to it. But Anna, from what I understand, Anna started her brand as a fashionista, doing plus size clothing hauls. More power to you. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. And then she kind of branched out into plus size travel, which again, more power to you. She does go to some very interesting places. I hate the way she behaves when she goes there, but you know, whatever. I can't travel, so let me live vicariously through you. Um, but I've noticed with this video and with several of the co-pilot videos, and I don't follow her TikToks, but I imagine I would probably see the same shift. Anna's trying to take a curve into being like a health influencer. Um, I know she's taking Ozempic or Wegovy, one of those injection style drugs. I don't care. I do care in that she's not very open about it and she's very hush hush about it. She has admitted to it on Instagram in a very buried post that you kind of have to find. You really have to dig for. She's not very open about it. And she kind of sells any of her weight loss or body transformation as being purely exercise driven, which is not, it's just not possible. It's not even like, it's not like Anna's so big, it's not possible. I mean, it's physically not possible. It's just not how this shit works. But now we're going to be moving into Anna's favorite snacks, which fine, cool, whatever. But now she's trying to be like, if you're on a similar eating path as me, what does that mean? Are we calling diets eating paths now? Um, so now she's trying to give advice on food, like she was trying to give advice on exercise in her last exercise video. I'm hoping this does not go as badly because that was a whole thing. Um, but I haven't watched anybody else react to this yet because I haven't watched anybody else react to this yet. But I have seen that some people have, and I'll be interested to see what they have to say. But Anna's definitely trying to recreate a online persona here. She's definitely trying to create Anna the health influencer persona. I could say that a few more times if you'd like. I see that. I see the shift. Also, I just noticed that the candle holder was velveteen as well. Got a thing for velvet, eh?
am eating a high protein diet and I am trying to eat less carbs. Now, I am not eliminating them completely. I still eat lots of greens and veggies. I just eat less than I did before. I'm also on the high protein really to help my recovery. In fact, I just got yelled at today by my team for not eating enough protein and therefore having some unusual pains because my recovery is slower. And honestly, that is
What the hell is she recovering from now?
one of the things. If you are training a lot, protein will just help you recover a little bit better, and carbs will help fuel that exercise. So I really think about food in the terms of like what it's going to help me do. Now, with that said, I have become really passionate about finding foods that live within my diet that are delicious because
Okay, so are we, is it a diet or is it an eating path? Also, Anna, you are in no position to be giving even like this level of dietary advice. I don't know. I wouldn't listen to anything she's about to say, honestly.
I feel like the only way this can work long term for me is to be eating things I like. So I thought I would share with you some of the things I've started eating, what I use them as replacements for, and yeah, just open the discussion for like the fact that there's lots of really yummy things that exist that are maybe a better option in terms of fueling your body than some other things.
Because God forbid you learn to cook.
And just to be very clear, no food is bad. Listen,
Yes. I'm sorry. No, let's stop there. Let's stop there for a minute. Ultra processed foods are terrible for you. Do not eat them. If you do eat them like treats, eat them sparingly, treat them the way you would treat alcohol. I'm just putting that out there. Ultra processed foods are literally designed to be addictive. There's no other way to put that. You can argue with me all you want down in the comments section, but there is plenty of documented fact. Ultra processed foods are designed to taste good and be addictive. You should know that. So yes, there are such things as bad foods. Okay? Do I think a banana is a bad food? No. Do I think a smoothie that you made at home with whole fruits or vegetables is bad? No. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the best thing, but again, not a nutritionist, not a doctor. I do know that ultra processed foods are terrible for you. I've watched enough documentaries and I've read enough papers on the effect that ultra processed foods have on not only your brain chemistry, but your body chemistry. They are addictive. Watch watch a episode of 600 Pound Life and tell me what they eat. There's not a one of them that is getting that big eating whole nutritional foods that are homemade and prepared in the house. All right? We can talk about not being able to cook all of your meals or not having time to cook home cooked meals. That's a different conversation that we're having. Ultra processed foods are bad for you. What did Shauna Steele call them? They're the devil's food. They're Satan's foods. They're Satan's snacks. Anyway.
Before my run earlier this week, I ate Oreos. Was that the best choice? Maybe not, but I still did it and I don't have any shame for it.
You're running? Sorry, I talk too much and she talks too fast.
I ate Oreos. Was that the best choice? Maybe not, but I still did it and I don't have any shame for it. Something I learned from my running coach that I did not know before is that when Usain Bolt won his medal, he literally ate 100 chicken nuggets the days up until that race because all he would eat is McDonald's. So if someone can win a gold medal eating McDonald's, people can do that. But I will say, chicken nuggets.
So, I am to believe that Anna is training with a running coach. Cool. I don't think that's a great idea. I don't even run. I don't know if Anna should be running, but again. And B, I'm supposed to believe that she's training with an Olympian? That there's an Olympic running coach that is working with Anna? Maybe she just means he's won a gold medal in a race, in some race somewhere, and I'm misinterpreting that to be Olympic level gold medal. And that's got to be what's happening. There's just no way in hell. I don't see an Olympian having the time to train anyone who wasn't also shooting for the Olympics. And I don't mean to be mean at this point, but Anna's not going to make the Olympics anytime soon.
Nuggets are high in protein. So without further ado, let's get into what I'm snacking on. Yeah. This is my snack basket. And this is just some of my snacks. So one of the things I do that's kind of, because I am really obsessed with this, like snacking is really important to me, is I rotate snacks. That way I never get tired of something.
Snacking is not important to me. It really isn't. I might have one or two snacks. And honestly, usually what I'm calling a snack is the evening dessert that I might have. Like, I might have a piece of chocolate at night after dinner. I don't know why, I just get a craving for it. But this doesn't look promising. Let's go. Remember, ultra-processed foods are not good for you. They are designed to be addictive.
So if I'm really feeling something, I keep it for a while until I'm like, I'm kind of over it. And then I find other solutions. So let's start with what I'm snacking on right now. Quest chips. We're going to start there. Quest overall has tons of great options, but I think two flavors of chips are superior. The first is this sour cream and onion protein chip. You need to get the new style. This is the original style and I'm bummed. The new style I feel tastes better. Now, even better than these are the spicy sweet chili flavor. This flavor is elite. It is the best chip. This is the only snack I don't rotate because I could eat these forever and ever. Amen.
So this is already turning into an Amberlin grocery haul kind of a thing. So cool. I understand that the Quest chips have 4 grams of protein per serving or whatever that said on the bag. I don't care. I'm not here to slam powdered protein because I have already been schooled on that. Thank you. I take back what I said about powdered protein. Actually, it was a Was I slamming powdered protein? Doesn't matter. I have been wrong. I have been corrected. But everything else that's in this chip is, there's no way in hell these are good for you. Okay? Just don't eat them. You don't need to snack. You need to snack if you're trying to maintain your current weight, Anna. But if you're actually trying to lose weight and get healthy, stop snacking on this. I guess if you desperately need to have a snack and you want it to be high protein, do what the bodybuilders do and have a chicken breast or have hard-boiled eggs, or what else do they snack on? There's one guy that just keeps strips of steak, like flank steak. He just keeps strips of steak around. That, I mean, you can't get more high protein than literal protein. So, you know, this is just garbage. This is just garbage food disguised to look like it's garbage food that is disguised to fool people like Anna into eating it and thinking it's healthy for them.
Now, there's another type of chip that I really, really love, and it is called wild protein chips.
Are we talking like pink slime chicken? Are we talking dog treat chicken? What the fuck? Anna's doing the same thing that Amber does. If it's organic or has a pretty package on it, or if it says it's high protein or whatever, it must be good for you. She probably bought it all at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, because Whole Foods and Trader Joe's couldn't possibly carry things that are bad for you. She's, for Christ's sakes. Anna is the perfect example of how marketing is very successful. And not only is Anna touting this now, she's shilling it to her viewers as if these are good things to be eating, because look at Anna. She's been eating these and she's a svelte buff chick. I would take eating advice from a bodybuilder while they're cutting before I would take diet advice from Anna at this point. So far, she's shown us 3 different types of garbage chips. Yes, the bags all say high protein on them. And
These are not chicken flavored chips. They are literally a chip made of chicken. Like a chicken chip. Now, I don't have the flavor I love because it's sold out and I'm sad. The flavor I love is called chicken and waffles. It is exactly like chicken and waffles.
okay, to be fair, she's from Texas, so she would actually know what chicken waffles is supposed to taste like. So I highly doubt that a chip of any variety tastes like chicken and waffles, but it's very difficult to get around here. I know they put it on the menu, but it's kind of like grits. I know they say they're grits, but are they?
It tastes exactly like it. It is such a delicious treat when I want something sweet, and it is just wild to me that you can get chicken and waffles flavor into a chip. That said, this is my second favorite, which is buffalo. I sometimes even use this to like season a sandwich to add like a little crisp and a little spice. They also have a new flavor that I have not tried yet, which is like nacho, and I'm curious. I just haven't had it yet, so I can't say if it's good or bad.
Sorry.
I don't really like the salt and vinegar. The original are okay, and the barbecue's pretty good. But if I had to pick buffalo and then really chicken and waffles. Now, another Quest product that I love, and I pretty much completely removed.
Look, I don't mean to be mean. Actually, I kind of do. This is like the fattest thing I've ever seen. I'm going to send this to the cynical dude. I want him to react to this because I want to hear him tear this apart. I have nothing positive to say about this, you guys. This is terrible. This is the worst. This is the like, if Dr. Now were here right now, he'd be smacking this crap off the table. And he'd be like, this is going to kill you. You are going to die. I mean, he's a bit hyperbolic like that. But the point is there is nothing in this basket that she has on this table that is good for her. None of this shit is going to help her lose weight. None of this shit is going to help her get healthy. She's just trading she's just trading Doritos for Quest chips. That's all she's done here. And it's about the same health-wise as a trade-off. And she's got herself fooled that this is healthy for her. She really honestly believes that she's eating well by eating this crap. We have known for decades, if not more than 50 years, close to 100 probably at this point. This shit's not good for you. Okay?
Cheez-Its from my life and replace them with these because I think they taste better. They are the Cheddar Blast cheese crackers, and then they have a spicy version of it. Both are delicious.
I mean, I'm sure they taste great, and I'm sure they've got 10 grams of some form of protein in them, but just eat protein. You know? This is ridiculous. All you did was trade Cheez-Its for a more expensive variety of Cheez-Its that have the word Quest on them and give you 10 grams of protein per serving. They're still Cheez-Its. These are still Cheez-Its. They still have the same crap in them. They're still ultra processed. They're still bad for you.
Delicious. Both pack about 10 grams of protein. And honestly, we are going to Disney, and these are what we're taking with us to just snack if we need a.
You know what has protein in it? Hard-boiled eggs. I would even give you, like, jerky. Even though most of the jerky you can buy in the stores, the mass-produced jerky is just, like, coated in sugar. Because that's how they make it palatable for some strange. I would rather people eat jerky, store-bought jerky, than this crap. This is terrible. This is awful. God, this is as bad as the workout video. Jesus Christ.
A little something while we're in line because they don't take up as much space, and sometimes you get sick of bars, or bars can also melt. These are perfect for like hikes and stuff where stuff.
You shouldn't be eating the protein bars either. They're just fucking candy bars. We've gone over this. Not in these videos, but we've gone over this in the Amberlynn videos. I don't care which bar you're eating. It's in candy bar. Okay? Yeah, okay, it might have 30 grams of protein or whatever they have in them these days. It's still garbage.
Might melt. Another snacky crunchy thing, and this is a really good replacement for like Chex Mix. This is Catalina Crunch, and you.
So it's just expensive Chex Mix. So you've just traded Chex Mix for a more expensive variety of Chex Mix. God damn these ads. And it probably says it's got some form of protein in it, so you think it's healthy. So okay, now instead of paying $2 for a bag of Chex Mix, I have no idea what Chex Mix goes for. Now you're gonna pay $6 a bag for fucking Chex Mix. Great. Good job, Anna.
You either love this or you hate it. I fall into the category of love with one condition. The cheddar. The cheddar is superb. The others.
Ow. Nuts. There's another great way to get protein quickly, and nuts don't melt. They don't spoil in your pocket as long as you don't keep them there for like a month and a half. And they fit nicely in your purse when you go to, where is she going? Disneyland. Okay? You know, and they're not any less expensive than the crap you just put on this table, so it's not like you can't afford to buy the nuts, Anna. And you can buy nuts with all kinds of different flavors sprinkled on top of them. I'm not recommending them, I'm just saying they do exist. So if you needed some kind of portable protein that you can put in your purse to carry around with you while you're at the theme park, nuts would do wonderfully. Just putting that out there.
They're okay, but the cheddar will change your life. I fervently believe that this is the best one. So get yourself some cheddar Catalina Crunch and change your life.
I was
A
very
lot of these
concerned.
foods aren't even low calorie. They're just very nutrient dense. And with me exercising as much as.
So she's not even eating them because they're low calorie. So she's not even trading high calorie for low calorie. She's just straight up admitted that it's basically the same, probably the same calories across the board. I could do research, but I'm not going to. She's just buying them because they say protein on them and because she thinks they're healthier because she's paying more for them. This is how marketing works. Anna has fallen for marketing and she thinks that she's doing something good for herself because the commercials told her so. The marketing told her so. Anna is a victim of marketing.
As I am right now, it's really, really, really important that I get the nutrient dense. And with me, Catalina Crunch and change your life. A lot of these foods aren't even low calorie. They're just very nutrient dense. And with me exercising as much as I am right now, it's really, really, really important that I get the nutrients I need for my body to be supported. And
If you're working out the way you were working out in the other video, you don't have to worry about that just yet. If she was lifting, if she was attempting to build muscle versus lose fat, yes, maybe. I'm not saying Anna should go on a bread and water diet and still exercise. I'm not saying that. That's a terrible thing to do. Please don't do that. But I am saying that Anna doesn't need to worry about bulking protein right now. She's talking like she's a bodybuilder in the bulking phase. Gotta get all the protein I can, you guys. I gotta get ripped before I cut. Anna, when are you gonna do the cut version of this? You know, for every bulk, there's a cut, right? Unless you're somebody who's just maintaining your physique, which is what it looks like right now.
As you guys already know, I was not doing a good job of that this week. I was a failure. Now we're getting into the bar situation. And there are so many bars out there. So I'm just going to show you what I'm snacking on now. But I switch bars all the time. So first, old school favorite, one of the first ones.
She's sponsored by Quest. She's really bad about putting her sponsorships and things, I've noticed. So, like, is she sponsored by Quest here? Is that what's happening?
Ones I found that I love, the Quest Hero. Specifically, this is the caramel pecan, I think. This is bomb.
It's a candy bar. Congratulations.
This is bomb. It's like a Rice Krispie treat drizzled in caramel and then dropped in chocolate. Very,
It's like...
very, very good. Highly recommend. Now, this has about 15 grams of protein. And if I'm looking for something a little bit more protein, then I grab a barbell. Barbells are delicious. They're a little bit more expensive.
Ultra processed. Ultra processed. Let's see. Is anything on here not ultra processed? No, wait. It comes in a bag. It can't possibly not be ultra processed. You know why? They're all shelf stable. Keep going.
But they do pack like 20 grams of protein.
Oh my
Right
God,
now, I
20 whole
have
grams?
chocolate dough. But I will tell you my favorite is
Hate
caramel chew. It's caramel cashew chew. I will link it down below. It is by far the best one. But if I eat it all the time, I obviously get sick of it. So I've switched
Obviously. You couldn't possibly have a repetitive diet. That wouldn't work for anyone.
it up. I actually have not tried this flavor. It was recommended to me, but
Well.
have not had a flavor from barbells that I don't like yet. Almost all of them, actually all of them. I literally don't know if one I haven't had that I didn't like. Another brand that people love, 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 love is Fit Crunch. And I just started eating these.
Cool. It's a Snickers bar. Like, what the? It's a Snickers bar with 16 grams of protein. Looks like it's got some fiber too.
I wanted a more peanut buttery option, and honestly, who doesn't love a little Robert Irvine? I'm a big Food Network
I have no idea who he is, so me.
fan. So when I found out he had a bar line, I bought some for that reason and that reason only.
Garbage.
Now, if you like a texture of a Kit Kat, I eat a Power Crunch. Ugh. These taste like a Kit Kat. I'm eating mint chocolate.
It tastes and has the crunch of a Kit Kat because it's effectively a Kit Kat. I've had these actually. They sell them in the grocery store, the gas station, and I was hungry one day and I was just curious. They taste okay. They're a candy bar. You might as well eat the Kit Kat. I'm sorry, that's my stance on these things. Yeah, I guess it has more protein in it, but it's still covered in chocolate. Those wafers are still there. It's still got some kind of gooey shit in the middle of it. It's still a candy bar. It's just in a fancier package and costs more.
And it literally does. It just tastes like a Kit Kat.
Because it is.
It's a candy bar. But it's also full of protein.
Ah.
13 grams of protein. 2 more bars. I'm going to tell you, I eat bars literally twice a day. So that's why we have so many and so many variations. Because
Why are you eating these twice a day? The lowest cal bar you've put out here is 100, yeah, with like 100 and some odd calories. These things can go up to 240 calories per bar. So you're eating somewhere between like 250 to 400 calories out of your day in candy bars? Anna. And that's not including the chips. How much are each one of those per bag? Because you know you're not eating half of a bag because you know there's more than one serving in those damn bags. How many calories in a day are you eating in just junk? These snacks. Girl.
You get sick of the same things. If you love caramel crunch, Alani Nu, so good. So good. It's probably one of my favorites taste wise.
I've not even heard of half of these bars, so I'm going to assume there's something special from she's either found them online or she's gone into like Whole Foods or something crazy like that. I mean, this is a freaking Butterfinger.
It is 16 grams of protein. Actually, all of them are good. I'm not going to lie to you. I just need a lot of variety. And I think if you're on a journey like this and you have to eat a lot of protein, you learn that variety is like part of the success. Because if you
You know what people who are on a journey to eat a lot of protein eat? Protein. They eat chicken, they eat turkey, they eat steak and beef and pork and turkey and duck. They eat eggs and cheese. Some people will drink milk, some people won't. That's up to you. They'll eat tofu, edamame. What else is high protein that's a vegetable? I don't really know my veggies that well. Okay? People who are serious about being on a high protein diet eat protein. It's not hard to do. I've got a great recipe. It's a keto recipe that has it's made out of sausage, cheese, and 4 eggs. They're called they're called sausage and cheddar biscuits. They're amazing. They're really high in protein, very high in fat. It's a keto recipe. I don't know what you want. But you have to make them yourself. You can't buy them in the store, which also means I know what's in the damn things. Oh my God. Anna. I used to make my own Lara bars as well, a Lara bar ripoff. I used to make those myself and take them into work with me. It's a pain in the ass, but I mean, they tasted fine and I knew what was in them. And they're basically just, I mean, the ones you make at home, they're basically just like blended up dried fruit and nuts if you want. And those are the ingredients. Okay. Dates, dried fruits, nuts. Sometimes honey, if you really want it to be sweet for some strange ass reason. I don't.
you keep eating the same thing over and over and over, you just
God forbid you eat a repetitive diet. Literally everyone who has successfully lost weight and kept it off, and literally every bodybuilder I know has a fairly repetitive rotation of foods that they go through, and on occasion they will have a different meal or they will weed one thing out and bring a new thing in. It is what it is, Anna. Life cannot be a freaking pinata of candy all the time. Else you get to be 500 fucking pounds.
feel like that. You feel like this movement. So our last bar, I actually started trying because of some of y'all. It was suggested to me by some fans, and honestly, I'm so grateful. I had never heard of them before, which is weird because apparently everybody eats them. But Built Bar, they
Oh my God, well, if everybody eats them, you totally need to eat them too. I remember everybody on the planet advertising these stupid ass bars on their YouTube channels for a while there. This and that protein cereal. Stop eating ultra processed garbage. You will lose. If she just cut these fucking snacks out of her diet and just dropped them like a bad habit, because they are, she would probably lose 50, maybe even 100 pounds just ambiently because she doesn't have this crap in her diet anymore.
also have a puff version, which is like a marshmallow, and honestly, it provides such a unique texture difference that, again, not only are different flavors important to me, but I also like different textures. So I have a multi-pack of them right now. I just grabbed the peanut butter. I've not specifically tried this bar because I'm trying all of them for the first time right now, but so far I've loved everyone I've tried, so I'm recommending them. There are a lot of flavors.
Is there anything you don't like?
Actually, there is one I didn't like.
Is there any piece of junk food that you don't like? 'Cause so far, every piece of junk food that you've mentioned, both this stuff and the stuff that it's supposed to be replacing, you've just raved about. Which, again, should be a testament to anyone watching this about how freaking addictive junk food, ultra-processed food, can be.
Like, it was like banana pie or something like that. I'm just not a banana person. So now we're gonna get to two
That didn't
last
sound good,
treats.
actually.
And these treats are special because they really replace things that I never thought I could eat in this kind of form. The first is this cinnamon roll protein roll, and these are by Legendary Foods. Now, there's a trick to this one. You need to microwave it for 5 to 10 seconds so it gets ooey gooey. But then it is just like a hot cinnamon roll, and it is freaking amazing.
Probably because it's just exactly like a hot cinnamon roll. 26, 27 damn dollars for these things. How many do you get in a pack? Could you stop these fuckers? I don't know why I'm swearing so much. I apologize.
Amazing. And when you just want something carby and sugary and sweet.
And you're not getting that fix from the 2 protein bars you eat in a day? Or the plethora of sweet flavored chips that you have sitting on the counter? What do you eat?
This has got your back, and it's literally, I eat it for breakfast quite often because it's, 20 grams of protein and it's delicious.
So? You guys, I totally can eat cinnamon rolls for breakfast because it has 20 grams of protein in it. Well, what else does it have in it? I don't know. And then I don't understand why my blood sugar spikes and I have a crash about 2 hours later because it has so much protein in it, you guys.
It's just freaking delicious and I love it. And last but not least, I'm snacking on Alani News gummies. I actually have tried all 3 varieties of the gummies, and I recommend.
Do gummies fill anybody up? Like, how is a gummy even remotely satiating? I'm not saying they don't taste good, and I do get cravings for gummy candy every once in a great while because I want the chew of the candy. I know it's not going to do anything other than just satisfy that mouth feel and flavor. They're not food. There's nothing food-like here.
Recommend all 3 of them.
Oh my god.
They're 90 calories, and they taste very similar to the gummies that we grew up eating, except without all the sugar.
Do you understand how low-calorie gummy candies are to begin with? $36 for a box of these things.
And really, that's one of the things that I've tried to cut down a lot is just my reliance on sugar.
So you're eating gummy candies, cinnamon rolls, protein bars that are effectively candy bars, and at least 4, if not 5 of those snack bags that you have out there are some variety of sweet, savory flavor combo. So, yeah, you're really cutting back on sugar, Anna.
It's not that I think sugar is bad, and it's not like I don't.
Sugar is bad. It's as bad for you as some illicit drugs. Like, it is bad for you. I don't care. It is bad for you. Am I still addicted to it? Yes. Do I think you should never eat it? No. I think you should treat it the same way you treat alcohol. If you saw a friend of yours who was pounding 40s all damn day long, you would say that they had a problem. It's the same thing here, only it's sugar and for some strange reason is not viewed as being dangerous or bad for you because the sugar industry has a lot of money and they have a lot of money.
Ever eat sugar. It's just.
But diet culture, you guys.
I want to be less reliant on it. And I realized that it wasn't eating sugar for enjoyment. It was eating sugar because I felt like I had to.
What the hell does that mean? Someone's been reading Alan Carr. I read Alan Carr's basically Quit Sugar Now book. He makes some valid points, but it's a very weird read. Very strange read.
And I think by finding like lower sugar options to replace those cravings, it's just been really helpful for me.
You're still eating sugar, but whatever.
I love a good snack and I love to eat, and that has not changed. It's just different. It's different foods. And these snacks are just snacks. They are not meals.
They got the calories of a meal, especially when you're putting down 2 fucking of these snack bars a day by your own admission. I'm not even making this up. You said that you did that. How many bags of these chips do you go through in a day? Okay, so you're eating the cinnamon rolls for breakfast, and then you're also eating 2 of these candy bars a day, There's no way in hell that cinnamon roll is any less than at least 200 calories. So we've already covered that the candy bars can range from, 1 to 250 in calories. So somewhere between 4 to 600, almost 700 calories of your day is garbage. It's just high protein garbage. Anna, you're not trying to lose weight. You're just pretending.
Except sometimes the cinnamon roll is a meal for me because I hate breakfast. Also, I eat bars for breakfast sometimes too because I just am not a breakfast girl. But it's about finding a way
I don't care if you're a breakfast person or not.
better that's manageable. And I found snacks help me get the protein I need when I'm busy, when I'm on the go. These things fit in my purse, they fit in my travel bag.
So do nuts. I'm gonna go back to that one. What else has protein in it that is not ultra processed? Cheese. It's kind of portable. Again, jerky. Not my favorite, but it's still better than the majority of this crap. Hard-boiled eggs can be portable if you take the time to make them portable. And I know that because I used to take them with me hiking. It's just, again, if you're adventurous enough, you can slice cooked meat into thin strips, much like the guy who carries steak around with him, and you can nibble on that as well. But if you want something that's like shelf stable and isn't gonna go rancid or whatever, nuts.
And that way I always have something with me if I want to eat something that's actually going to give me the nutrition I need to keep going. And that's really what all of my eating is around.
Because you will die instantaneously if you don't have a snack.
Not so much around losing weight, which I think will come as maybe a surprise to some of you, but more about the fact that like I have some really big physical goals and I'm working towards those goals and what I'm eating needs to fuel those goals. And I think maybe
You're not going to hit these goals.
if you're not being as active as I am, you don't need as much protein or you don't need to eat this way. That's why I say I cannot recommend a plan for you. I just know for me, when I don't follow the plan, I start to have problems. So sticking with the plan. As I've said everywhere on this journey, consistency is key. I don't eat right 100% of the time, but I eat wrong significantly less. And I think wrong is also just an easy word to say, but I
That you're eating garbage?
would say I treat myself less. And I don't think there's anything wrong with treating yourself, by the way. I think that, like I said, I ate Oreos before running the other day. I just think it's learning when.
Were they protein Oreos? Were they high protein Oreos? I'm pretty sure you can find high protein Oreos. I'm just putting that out there.
To treat yourself and to be gentle with yourself and food and knowing when you need to eat these things. And sometimes it's really about eating to move. And that's really been my focus. Eating so that I can move and continue to do the things I want to do. Yeah, so that's what I'm snacking on right now. Let me know if you want to see this in the future. I literally do rotate my snacks. I'm like meticulous about it. And the funny thing is like John always steals my snacks too. So sometimes he gets mad because the snacks that he likes are not in the rotation at the time. So yeah, that's everything.
Was that her skinny people eat snacks too, you guys? I don't know what John looks like, I'm sorry. I'm just assuming he doesn't look like Anna. Y'all. No. This explains why the workout video was so terrible. If this is really what she's doing snack-wise, this is why her workout video was so atrocious. Consistency is key. Yeah, have to be consistent. Oh my god. I don't Jesus, Louises. How did I stretch this into an hour? This is, again, ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are designed to be delicious so that you will want to continue to eat it. And Anna clearly has fallen down the marketing rabbit hole. Advertisements work on Anna. Putting flashy colors and the word protein on the front definitely works for Anna. Anna has a massive sweet tooth, which we should not be surprised about in the least. And everything that she's mentioned eating here, she also went back and said she's not eating it because she wants to lose weight. Health at every size, fat acceptance rhetoric. She's just eating it because it's a healthier version of the garbage food that she likes to eat. It's not. It's just more expensive and has the word protein on it. Also, if Quest doesn't, if the brand Quest isn't sponsoring her, they might want to. Jesus Louise. There is nothing that I have said that I can reiterate here. I am apparently in a spicy mood this week, and it's coming out. So, thank you, Anna, for showing us why you're the size that you are. I'm very sorry to explain this to you because apparently no one else has, but eating that kind of garbage is not going to make you healthy. It's also not going to help you run whatever race you're training for. May God be with you. It's not going to help you work out any harder or any better because you need to. Anna did say several times, at least twice that I heard in this video, that she is not trying to lose weight. And that is very evident. I don't know how you take Ozempic and or Wegovy and don't lose weight, because it's my understanding that it basically makes you lose weight. I don't take it for various reasons, most of them being I don't have a prescription for it, and I don't do shots. I'm terrified of needles. But would I take it if I could? Maybe. But how do you take a drug that is effectively being advertised as like a foolproof weight loss drug and not lose weight? Like, how much food do you have to be overeating at that point to not lose weight? And seeing what she snacks on and hearing her admit that she eats at least 2 of those candy bars a day, and I'm just going to guess at least 1, if not 2 bags of those chips in a day, she's eating around 1,000 calories just in garbage. But remember, Anna's not trying to lose weight, you guys. She's just working out and trying to do a marathon, apparently. Apparently I need to get caught up on her crap, because I wonder how long it's going to be before she injures herself with all of this training that she's doing with her gold medalist trainer. I'm not saying the guy's not a gold medalist. It's a very weird flex. Anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, gold star. Go ahead and put a piece of candy down in the comment section as your emoji, because basically all we've been shown is garbage food. Yes, there's such thing as garbage food. Ultra processed food, again, is Satan's snacks. Thank you to everybody who's supporting the channel. Thank you to everyone who's going to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you to my subscribers and my members. You guys rock. If you've made it this far, you might as well subscribe, because I do more content like this. And yeah, I guess if this is going to be a series, we're going to learn more about what Anna's eating. And I'm actually here for it. I know I sound very low key on this one just because I'm stunned. This is very much like watching that workout video of hers. I just didn't know what to say at the end of it. So anyway, go ahead, leave some candy down there. Leave me a comment if you'd like. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.